Hey guys, coming to you as a hobby update here. I set up the table to show off what I've done over the past year. So I'm going to pan out here. All right. There you go. That's the table there. Start off with the British forces here. I've painted up 3 regiments of regulars, and on the ends here are the grenadiers. Got the regulars, headquarters areas, and more regulars. Then on the back here, I got some Highlanders. Headquarters for the Highlanders, regular Highlanders, and 4 Grenadier Highlanders. Behind them, I got some civilians over here. There you are, guys. Now, in front of this troop are the light infantry, the bobbies. So I have them in the 3 regimental colors that I painted. At least their cufflinks. And then over here, you have headquarters. You have you have General Wolfe right there, and some type of grenadier officer as his aide, and then 2 mounted officers. Okay, and then behind them, over here, we have the artillery. So that was kind of neat. All right. Now the other British unit is, I don't know whether you call it a British unit or a colonial unit. And it was the Rogers Rangers here. So, so you got guys in the traditional hats, and then you got guys with the berets, Scottish style beret, you know, the pom pom. Then you got guys with slouch hats too, feathers. Majority of them have the berets. And that's from Old Glory Miniatures. All these miniatures are Old Glory, with the exception of the civilians that I showed. Those are Blue Moon. And later on, I found out that Old Glory was on the nose when it came to historical accuracy with these Rangers. Apparently, they did wear the and the majority of them had the I guess they're berets. That's what they call. Now, I also, before I painted the British, I painted the Indians, where I showed a video in the past about the Indians. So you guys have seen them, but here's some of them here. Display them in the forest. Over here. Kind of hard to see with the trees. Some more Indians over here. Got these out in the open, kind of. These are woodland Indians. Okay, and then more Indians over on the other side here. Now this mat that they're on, this here, is from Cigar Box Miniatures. It's their Winter Marsh mat, I think it's called. Could be wrong. But I thought it was ideal for French and Anymore. Indicated it's cold outside. Although all my Indians are pretty much painted for summer wear. So they're not really wearing winter garb. And then the project I've been working on for the last couple months has been this Indian village. So I got the wigwams scratch built. And I got the center of the village there. And now these things you may recognize from the Samurai games. I made them over a year ago. But the corn I just recently made. I did the same for that. Then, of course, that's the finished product of the pumpkins that I finished painting and gluing the ivy and so forth to that piece of wood. And then that's the stockade area there. So those are all finished up. And you'll notice that I actually put some Indians in this village as well. I put not just the warriors like that, but also put civilians in here too. So you'll notice that some women and children and some folks sitting and having a smoke, and some more women and children walking around doing their thing. A couple with babies there. Oh, there's a baby, and so forth. Yeah. And then more guys like hanging out over here with the child and so forth. And more warriors. And of course I've got some more warriors here. And if you don't remember, these are all the wooden hills. Solid wood that I made years ago. And then there's a collection of trees, the woodland terrain that I had shown off before. Also, another piece of terrain I made a few months back was the burnt out log cabin. So that was part of a terrain contest, but I didn't win. I think that some guy that did more frost gravy type terrain won. But it's cool. I mean, burnt out college, it's not as fancy as a ruined wizard's den or something like that. So I can fully understand. It's not as flashy, you know. So that's here's a little terrain. So hopefully get my French done fast. I've started painting up French Marines. And I've got entire French army waiting to be paid and painted. So the Indians will get reinforcements by and by. As I paint the French, they'll be joining the Indians in their endeavor to fight the British. And after I do that, then I've got colonials to paint. So there it is. There is my terrain and armies that I've painted in the last last year, I should say. Take it easy.